Wayne.
I'm going to stand down here too if that's
You got it.
Good afternoon.
Hey.
No, we can do better. Good afternoon.
Hey.
It is great to be here. I want to commend and congratulate James and all the BlueNCers. What Pat said it just perfectly a while ago. The People's Think Tank is alive and well, and BlueNC is charting new courses and leading the way. And I can commend you and congratulate all of us who participate. Let me tell you who I am, why I'm running, and why this race for insurance commissioner matters. My name is Wayne Goodwin. I'm from a little town called Hamlet, North Carolina, down in Richmond County. I'm married. We have a 5-year-old daughter. My wife succeeded me in the legislature. She's doing a much better job and is much better looking than I ever was. And in 5 days, folks, 5 days, we're going to have a new baby. 5 days. And I'll tell you, we don't know if it's going to be a boy. We don't know if it's going to be a girl. It's going to be a Democrat at least for the next 18 or 21 years. Hopefully longer than that. But attended UNC Chapel Hill and Moorhead Scholarship. I served in the legislature for 8 years. And presently I'm the Assistant Commissioner of Insurance and the Assistant State Fire Marshal working with the legendary Jim Long. Now that's who I am. You can learn more about me on my website, waynegoodwin.org, and various posts that are on BlueNC. Let me tell you why I'm running. Jim Long has ably served this state for almost a quarter century in this office. He also served the state before that in other ways. He has fought hard for us to ensure that our insurance rates are reasonable, low, fair, non-discriminatory. So I'm running for the following reasons. I want to make sure we continue that legacy of Jim Long to ensure that our insurance rates, whether it's homeowners, whether it's health insurance, workers' comp, automobile, title insurance, you name it, are low, reasonable, fair, non-discriminatory, and that we also have an affordable market, a choice for folks to have for insurance. Another reason I'm running is this. In the last couple of years, there have been attempts that were fought off by BlueNC and many others, attempts by folks from outside this state, special interests, who wanted to strip the insurance commissioner of his authority to be our consumer's watchdog. I don't know about you, but do we want the insurance commissioner to be stripped of being a consumer watchdog?
No.
I can't hear you.
No.
We need someone who's going to fight to protect that role as consumer watchdog. Because that's one of the differences in this election, my friends, is that you have a choice between someone who's already been fighting that fight as a consumer watchdog, as the assistant commissioner, and someone who's worked with and continues to work with the insurance industry. Now, a couple other things, and I know we only have a few minutes here, is that there are other responsibilities for the Office of Insurance Commissioner. We're law enforcement. Whenever there is insurance fraud, we have 21 folks who work in the department that carry weapons and badges to go after these folks, and what you want to know is this, is that the most egregious fraud, James, is the one that costs millions of dollars, where the folks who are unlicensed, unlawful insurance agents and companies who swoop in from out of state, take your hard-earned money, and they're never seen from again. We go after these folks and put them behind bars and get restitution to help you recover from that tragedy. We need an insurance commissioner who knows about that role. We also have the role of working with our firefighters, 44,000 firefighters, and also regulating 77,000 insurance agents, so they are trained and always follow Chapter 58 of the General Statutes to be the very best insurance agents they can be. Now that's why I'm running. There are other reasons too, but please go to the website, waynegoodwin.org. Now, why does this race matter? This race matters because people don't know how important the insurance commissioner is to them. Now, obviously, U.S. Senator is vital. Governor is vital. Congressman is vital. All these officers are vital. But let me tell you this. Everybody either has insurance or needs insurance. If you have a driver's license, you got to have automobile insurance. If you own a home, you better have homeowner's insurance. If you have an apartment, renter's insurance. You got a title insurance, workers' comp, you name it. Who serves in this office matters to each and every one of us. And if we have someone in that office who does not respect the role of insurance commissioner to fight for you, to be your consumer watchdog, then you're going to see us go from being the 6th lowest in automobile insurance rates in the country, or the only states that have better rates are North Dakota, South Dakota, Idaho, Wyoming, and Kansas. Places we have to go call ahead to have an accident, by the way. You're going to see us go up in rates. We do not need discriminatory, unnecessary, overpriced, price gouging by insurance companies. We need to have actuarially sound rates. In closing is this. This race matters because the market has changed, but the role of insurance commissioner has not. We elect this office for a reason. It is to protect the people, to ensure we have a good market for insurance companies to do business here and to do their job, but to protect us, because we are required to have insurance in many ways in our lives and in our businesses. You want to make sure that you're not taken advantage of by somebody who has a monopoly, that being the insurance companies. Unlike anybody else in this race, I'm the only one who has worked in and continues to work in the Department of Insurance. I'm the Assistant Commissioner. Been there 3 years. Unlike anybody in this race, I served as the Assistant General Counsel. I advised the Commissioner. I wrote legislation. I spoke for the Commissioner. I've gone to legislative meetings. I've done everything except be Jim Long. And sometimes I look like I wear a red tie. I'm wearing a blue tie today. Unlike anybody else in this race, I have legislative experience. And why does that matter? Well, if you're going to prevent bad laws from being passed, legislators need to have somebody that they respect and trust, or at least serve with, and they'll know when I come to them and I say, this is a bad idea, folks, they'll at least listen, and hopefully they will listen. And if there's a great law out there that's being proposed, then a former legislator will know it, recognize it, and help get it passed. Unlike anybody else in this race, I have not, will not, do not, never will work for the insurance industry, because as an insurance commissioner, you need to be independent. You need to have clean hands. You need to have somebody who's going to fight for what's right and not have the perception of any problem. That's what I do, unlike anybody else in this race. I ask for your vote. I'm happy and excited to be here with you. Please go to the website, waynegoodwin.org. I've got a lot of endorsements from a lot of good people, a lot of news magazines and newspapers and individuals, but one of the most important endorsement is two of them. One is my good friends that are here. The other one is that I asked my wife, my mother, and my mother-in-law for their votes. You might say, why'd you ask them? Because I'm not taking anybody for granted. I don't want to lose this race by 3 votes, so I asked everybody. So when you go to the polls, you may have already voted. Easy way to remember my name is 2 ways. One, I'm first on the ballot for insurance commissioner. Goodwin. The second way is this, is that when you go to vote on whatever election day it is for you, whether it's early voting or it's on May 6th, or even November when we get through this primary, is that when you vote for insurance commissioner, you want a good win on election day. So thank you for having me, and thank you very much.